Welcome back, gamers. We're here doing some Goddess of Victory Nikke, and we're going to talk about a couple things while we're here at the moment, just for simplification's sake. So, like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I know it's been a little while since we talked about some extra things, but the extra is usually what leads to quite awesome radicalness. So, here's what's going to happen on this channel. You guys know it. I know it. And sometimes the stream actually catches up and figures it out. But we do have a thing where occasionally Nikke is kind of dead for a few weeks. Same for any other gacha game. And so we were on the hunt for gaming for a little while, gamers. Now, while we're actually going through this, I'm going to show you guys the optimal way to actually clear your dailies on the Goddess of Victory Nikke, and same for a couple other games as we go throughout for the rest of the week here and the weekend coming. That being said, a few things. As of next week, we will be actively playing Chaotic on stream. It's probably going to start on this weekend. Look forward to Saturday's stream for a full 2-hour Chaotic stream and play, as well as looking into playing one of my favorite games ever, Chrono Trigger. It's a long time coming before I put out a guide for that game, and frankly, Chrono Trigger deserves it. Chaotic is a game I really like on the side as is, so we will be playing that as well. With that being said, we're going to run through our dailies here and teach people the fastest and most optimal way to actively clear your dailies. So, without further ado, Goddess of Victory Nikke Daily Clear. First things first, you want to always hit your friend's request to receive and send, so it's the quickest way to actually get a little bit of extra points. It puts you up towards your goal of hitting your 100% clear. After that, you want to go here to your cash shop. Always go over to where the free is for the first thing of the day, grab that, and once you're done, and I've already grabbed that as is for today, you can pull back out of here. Then we hit our shops. Remember, Senti's shop is vital for being able to progress reasonably quickly and clearly. So what you want to do with this is grab the free core dust they usually have here and then hit that reset. You can walk through all of these to see whatever else is here. You always grab the discounted piece because it just makes more sense and it'll give you the most optimal things. These access records are also really good if you're close to being able to overall clear what you have, but we'll make it work. Don't forget to come here with your rupee shop, grab your, if you need codes, you grab your elemental codes, but try your best to hold off onto that so you can build up a decent amount of currency here. See, the build up, you want to generally have about 20-30 left over, or 20-30 to start with, so by the time you go through this, you come out with about 10k and it rolls over to the next time around. So you grab your 3 here, the manual selection block, as you see it's already gone, the pack for the stickers for just funsies, and the arms furnace because that's always useful for being able to reroll current gear. If we have a limited character on banner that you currently don't have, by all means grab them from here, but save this typically for anniversaries and or pilgrims because it just stays, it makes it so you don't have to fight the gacha guys 100% easier. The recycling shop is beautiful for anytime you've completed co-op after a while and you get all your materials. As you can see, the bones here are genuinely hard to get. Same for the broken core dust, but their broken core dust a little bit easier to get. You can get it as long as you've already completed the challenge mode for the co-ops. Also, instead of going straight to the outpost, please make sure you clear outpost defense. Wipe out first because sets up towards your overall dailies, and clear it out here. After you've already cleared that, you run in and you hit that bulletin board. Claim all of this here. Make sure you look through the bulletin board to see what's here before you actively just set it out. To get the optimal amount of potential gems out of this, you always try to reroll at least once. Now, I will admit I don't always do this, sometimes for the sake of speed, but you can do it this way, so that way you know what you're getting. Because you see now we're automatically plus 20 off that instead of plus 15. Now we pull back from here and we walk out. And from here, we're going to go straight to the Arc. Going to the Arc, you clear special rewards. Now, a bit of a fun trick. If you are unable to clear the different manufacturers' towers, you can always go in, kill a single Rapture, and then leave back out. But we are going to actually fight this out real quick, as we should have the ability and power to do this. Laplace's favorite item is amazing for helping you actively clear these as long as you have mana with you. And it appears we are fighting Altesian, so let's see what happens.
Oh! I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Switch back to mana for a second so that way we can actually stay with full burst rapid fire. What the game doesn't tell you is that you are able to actively fire at the side here. Ooh, it looks like Litter just got eaten alive, so we're gonna have to actually stop those bullets coming from midair after all. Mana is also really good here because she gives you a revive on kill, which is a one-time thing per combat, but actively necessary. Clearing higher content does require a little bit of working with, so let's go ahead and get rid of those beforehand real quick. And now we fire back. If you are going to do this, make sure you take out the big turret first. And now, with Laplace ready to fire. Ooh, it looks like we lost Naga off this too. Might not actually be able to clear it. Well, as long as you clear at least a couple of pieces, you can still do the reset. It does appear that's going to be the case. Since we aren't actually able to clear this here, we'll just go ahead and quit out of it. Even though we did quit out of it, it still counts for your reset. It still accounts for part of your dailies. So continuing on, go back here. Also, shout outs to Stagnant from Lost Shelter. For the overall video idea. Then, if you've already completed your overclocks, which at some point, if you guys want me to do a guide on how to complete the overclock simulation, by all means, let me know. I'll show you what's already preset. As you can see, I've reached ratio 25 without an issue. We can go up to ratio 30 as well. But you want to, for all intents and purposes, this is what you want to actually work with here. The weapon up, enemy armor up, enemy vitals up, rush hour 2, corporate alliance system, so that way you can actually get the Elysian Missilus units. Sandbag, because you're going to lose some attack in order to actually gain some overall like, banging rewards. Code fix 2 into volleyball, and then from there defensive fighting position 2. That should be more than enough for you to actually clear through this with the most reasonable way of doing it. And if you've already cleared the simulation room, then we go back to standard simulation and just hit quick sim because it's the same amount of rewards. Skip buff selection if you've already done this as is, because now we don't have to worry about it, and then we just walk through. This boy here is only gonna last a couple seconds. And boom.
Behold the strength born of my people's affection. A rather simple task.
And just like that, we got it. Now, you come here to interception, and for dailies specifically, if you have not gotten to this particular interception portion yet, and you're still doing this, try your best to actively fight Interception EX. It'll give you Gravedigger or Mordonia depending on who's actually here at the time. Right now it's currently Gravedigger, but the one that we're gonna aim for, since we are able to do, is this Anomaly Interception. If you are doing Anomaly Interception, Kraken is generally the one you want to do the most often because it'll give you the most, or it'll give you the best amount of rewards. You're overall able to get the molds, which allow you to get tier 10 gear. But if you really need gear, then go ahead and do the other ones. Since we've already cleared this to stage 8 this week, we're just going to grab the weekly rewards.
Been cleared. Now let us a commendable battle, but I desire stronger opponents.
And we appreciate them here. Thank you, sir.
Why don't we swim towards the next story?
And then we go back. And that would be how you complete your dailies in one shot. As you see, we got through dailies, and we also hit a little bit of weeklies by doing this as well at the same time. So if you follow this pattern every single day and for about roughly a week, you should be able to complete your weeklies while also doing your dailies at the same time. Now, last but not least, like I said, we are going to be going back to our gaming roots and doing some Super Nintendo gaming for Chrono Trigger specifically over the next week, as well as going back to doing our roots for card gaming as well. And we will be doing a little bit of chaotic out here. But in the meantime, thank you all for being here today, and I